Humanity's inhumanity. That pretty much sums up the franchise known as The Strangers. Now, I did not officially review The Strangers or its sequel, Bray at Night. So, I'll give a quick rundown now. First film, great. Liv Tyler, made for a pretty decent final girl. Then the sequel came, which kind of put a nail in the coffin for the franchise, since, spoiler alert, the main villains died at the end, more or less. And now, at first I thought this film, The Strangers Chapter 1, was going to be a prequel. Not quite. It's more of a soft reboot. Instead of the simple man in a mask, the main character, well, the main villain, is called Scarecrow. But Dollface and the third one are back again, and they are all in fine form. This time the film follows a couple who are dating for 5 years. Come on, dude, seal the deal already. And it plays out pretty much like the films in this franchise. Only there are going to be 2 more chapters to follow one character who survived at the end. I'm not going to say who, but someone survived, and they're going to go through a lot more of a gauntlet in the future films, apparently. Now, a lot of people didn't care for this film, but personally, I think this one did an okay job of setting up suspense, showing that these regular humans could really turn on the monstrous charm and Batman their way through terrorizing a couple of yuppies. And yeah, they did a good job, in my humble opinion. As for the yuppies themselves, they weren't terrible. They were sort of likable, but not so likable that you wanted them to survive. Because after all, this film belongs to the trio, and the trio did beautifully. Though I think they could have stepped up the brutality a little bit more. Not sure if this film was rated R or not. I'm going to have to check that. But it should have been more of a hard R, because they could have really done some damage. Although, a lot of the gore effects were pretty good. There's this one scene that left you twisting in the wind. But I'm not going to say what, because you'll know when you see it. Anywho, like I said, this film is a soft reboot, and while the other two, the first film might not have done well for average audiences, this audience member was not dissatisfied with bringing back The Strangers. Hopefully, they'll ramp things up a little bit, maybe bring things to a whole new level in chapters 2 and 3, but only time will tell. I hope the films don't get shelved. And that's all I have to say about that. This is Mr. J signing out and reminding you, if someone asks about Tamra, tell them she was just here, but she left, and if they hurry, they can catch her. And the old adage stands true, or rings true. Stranger, danger.